Candace, what you think? Would you give up RV life for this?
Yep.
In a heartbeat, huh?
Part-time. We go part-time.
Yeah, part-time. I would quit full-time for this, I think. This is quite the place. I did. So,
all right. All right, y'all. We're here to celebrate. What are we here for? We are here to celebrate our 4-year anniversary. We're shooting this a day before, but tomorrow, what is tomorrow's date? The 15th. Thursday, April 15th, 2016.
16 or 17?
17. Yeah, 17. We hit the road in 2017 on tomorrow's date, the 15th. So we just thought we I don't know if we did one of these last year or not.
I don't think we did.
We did just a regular Instagram post, which we'll do again, but yeah, share it. We want to share our 4-year experience, what we love, what we kind of don't love, pros and cons, and let you know kind of the direction we're still going. Say that's about.
Yeah, pretty much.
About right.
So, how was our first day, official first day, getting on the road and moving? How was that first day? Do you remember that first day?
4 years ago?
Yeah. When we actually left Austin and went to Houston.
Okay. Oh, was that the day I locked the keys in the car?
Yeah. So, y'all, we moved into a borrowed fifth wheel.
Yes.
I was renting it from a friend, and
a Cyclone, right?
Yep, a Cyclone toy hauler, and we were living in it for maybe a week while we were still moving out of our house, and we went to clear the house and give the keys back and all that, and I never lock the doors of my vehicles, and Candace always locks the doors of our vehicles. And I had just happened to leave the keys in the truck, and we got locked out. Even though we had keyless entry, we didn't know the code for the keyless entry.
Nope.
So it took
number whatever.
Yeah, it took hours to get back into the truck. So that delayed our departure, which put us into traffic in Austin.
Y'all, he was big mad.
Oh yeah.
At me, big mad.
So it put us into traffic in Austin, and it put us in traffic in Houston. We had to stop and finalize the details on the fifth wheel we were purchasing.
Yep.
And we continued driving that night to a park. Total rookie mistakes.
Oh yeah.
We managed to hit not one side, but two sides of another person's fifth wheel on rocks in our first park. It was a total disaster.
Yep.
So if you had a rough moment out there when you're camping, look back on it and say, yeah, it happens to everybody. It's not really a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Yep.
So if you're the one that, if you're out there sitting there saying, nah, I'm never going to do that. That's stupid. They're dumbasses. Guess what? Your turn's next.
Yeah, you get something. It may not be scraping, but it'll be something.
Yep, something will get you. Every time you start feeling like I'm better than everybody else, something gets you.
Yep.
So, from those inauspicious beginnings, we've been doing 4 years of full-time. And in that 4 years of full-time, the first year we just killed the miles. Remember that? Mm-hmm. We crushed the miles. We were doing mileage every day almost for many, many, many weeks on end. It seemed like we don't recommend it. So then we slowed down a little bit due to knee surgery and some other things.
Ant on your thing.
Hanging out?
Like a red one. I would get it.
Oh, it's hopping around.
Yeah. I saw him on your shoulder first.
Don't call PETA on me for thumping the ant. So the next couple of years we slowed down a little bit, partly because, we needed to slow down, and partly because I had some knee surgery.
Yep.
And last year we were supposed to hit the road, but what happened last year?
The Rona.
Freaking COVID.
Coronavirus.
All right, Cardi. So we had a couple things. We had some personal stuff going on with our family that started the year, and that moved into coronavirus and the 2-week lockdown that's going.
Say the whole Rona.
Yeah.
We keep our video.
The COVID.
The COVID. The Rona.
So that 2-week lockdown to flatten the curve has been going on for a year strong, a little bit over a year. If you followed our videos, we got kicked out of a couple parks because they closed down. So it kind of left us with
Just one, Tennessee.
Yeah, kicked out of one, and others canceled our reservations.
Yes.
So they didn't kick us out, but they wouldn't accept us.
Yeah.
So we ended up finding a place where we could hunker down and ride the storm out a little bit. And that led us to one of our observations that, man, while we're full timing, we sometimes wish that we had a home base to run home to in times of stress and disaster, I guess.
Yeah.
And occasionally maybe it'd be nice to check in to a home base and have a house and have room and have space and relax and not have to make a decision about where you're staying today and how far you're going to drive and is the park going to be good, or are you going to have a park Nazi, or all kinds of stuff. So sometimes it'd just be nice to sit at home. And we've thought about that. Unfortunately, the real estate market's a little cray-cray right now. So we haven't done that, but it's in the back of our heads that we might want a home base.
We might. It's always changing.
Yeah.
We're always back and forth about it, yay or nay.
Yeah, some days we're like, all right, it's been a good day. Let's do this for another 15 or 20 years.
No, I ain't saying that.
And some days it's, some days it's F it, I want to buy a house. I don't care how expensive it is, I'm done.
Yeah.
There's those days too.
Yeah, because y'all know it's not always what a lot of people see this lifestyle as, like we're camping all the time or venturing all the time. And it's far from that, especially if you still work a regular 9 to 5 for this especially. I have more flexibility because I own my own business. But you still have, we're not just YouTubers and living off of that.
Yeah, it'd be nice someday, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, we still work full 40 hours a week, sometimes more, sometimes a little bit less, but we still work full time. So that combined with the traveling and all that kind of gets to you on occasion. And then other days it's freaking awesome.
Yeah, we love it. At the end of the day, I say it is a love relationship with this lifestyle more than love or hate, but it's more love than any cons or hate. Hate's a strong word, so I really don't like to say hate. I don't think there's necessarily anything that we hate, but there's some cons for sure. So don't let people tell you that it's always sunshine, butterflies, and rainbows and unicorns. Yeah. Anyways.
So the other thing we want to talk about is that most people in the RV world, if you're just thinking about doing this, don't try to get it perfect the first time out, right? Try to get something reasonably close. But from people we've talked to people, in fact, I was talking to somebody last night, they were on their 6th trailer and they're our age. We're not that old. So 6 trailers in, however long they've been camping is a lot. So don't try to knock it out of the park and get it right the first time. Just get something that works for you and get on the road. Because odds are in a year or two, you're switching that sucker out, especially if it's a trailer. People seem to swap out trailers pretty frequently. Motorhomes maybe not quite as often because there's a little bit more involved there. But we're on our third trailer. The first one we started was a rented one. Then we had our Cedar Creek, and now we have our DRV. They all have their issues. Sometimes I'm cussing this DRV and wishing I was back in the Cedar Creek, and then I remember that I was cussing the Cedar Creek and wishing I was in a DRV. So it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. It's just a matter of what you can afford, what you can get at the time, and what makes sense at the time. It'll probably change at some point, but what makes sense at the time, and just get on out there and get doing it. What else?
We got a little list, y'all. Make sure.
Next thing we got is
something on my page. Go ahead.
Is our actual travel. Right? Like I said, the first year we did a lot of travel.
My notes real quick.
And I recommend getting out there and traveling, but I don't recommend overdoing it and just being a mileage kings, because that gets exhausting and it wears you out and you don't really get a chance to do anything. But when you're traveling, you can't really see it here, but we're in a full-blown RV park and the sites are pretty close. She found something she wanted to talk about.
Well, let me interject. I do have a folder on my phone for our content creation, and there's one of the things before we got on the video, he was like, "What do you want to talk about for the 4 years?" And everything he had already said is what I would have said. So, but I do got something. So
what you got?
Carry on.
Okay.
Finish.
So traveling, especially when we're traveling and we're not staying someplace a long time, we really like to avoid campgrounds as much as possible, which if you followed along, you notice that we got solar and generator and all kinds of stuff to make sure that we can do this without a campground, because currently our neighbor is about 20 feet away from us on that side, and the other side they're about 30 feet away, and I can see a good 10 or 15 trailers out behind the camera that you can't see right now, so it's not really camping. It's just kind of living in a parking lot with a bunch of trees.
RV park.
Yeah. So we prefer, when we're traveling, to get out of the campgrounds, unless they're like state or national park campgrounds, and get onto either BLM land or Forest Service land. We haven't done a COE park. That's an Army Corps Engineer Park. We'd like to do that. We like to do boondocking whenever we can. So there's some websites and apps that we've used to find boondocking spots.
Yes.
And then on travel days, we're a big fan of Harvest Host. If you haven't checked out Harvest Host, check them out. It's a great way to stop, see something new, buy some local products, and just not stay in a parking lot with a bunch of other RVs. So get off the beaten path and get out of the campgrounds and go visit other things.
That's your recommendation?
That's my recommendation.
That's a very good recommendation, baby.
Is it? I'm glad you approve.
It is.
That's nice.
Yeah. When we I'll piggyback off that. When we did boondock our first year, in the first, year and a half?
Yeah.
When we was out west, it was amazing to wake up like outside of, where's that one that used to be our background photo on YouTube?
Kanab.
Yeah, being out there, Kanab, staying right outside of Joshua Tree.
Oh yeah, that one too.
Yeah,
So, yeah, we stayed in Joshua Tree South.
Beautiful photos, footage, Oh, that was such good. I look forward to that one.
Yeah, I can't wait to get back out west where there's a lot of public land, because to be able to wake up in the morning and look around and not see another freaking RV or another person is awesome.
Yeah.
Or to be able to look over there and say, I think that's an RV over there.
Yeah.
But I can't tell for sure, and I'm not going over there, and they're not coming over here.
Yeah.
And nobody's bothering you.
Yep.
So it's very peaceful and nice. So you looked up something. What you got?
Oh, where are you at? Here?
I'm done.
You're done? That was everything? Yeah, Jeff, you didn't talk too much?
I'm trying not to. You got me on a timer, remember?
I know. Well, I didn't know. I mean, I didn't see what the time stamp was.
It's getting there. It's getting there. You gotta hurry up now.
I kind of talked about it. Did you actually hit record? Is that recording?
No, it's not recording.
Sometimes that has happened.
This is all wasted talk.
Know. Anyway, what I was just kind of talking about, cause it's our 4th year. We finally gonna, this ain't wood, but we gonna act like it, that we get back out in our 4th year, to really, even though we're working, to explore in the evenings, go hiking, especially the summer coming up, longer days. I just really looking forward to what we got on the road to do. COVID stopped that. So really what I had written down here was, this was under our 2021 plans, is just getting out west, getting away from the heat.
Yeah.
Just a little bit cooler, that direction in the summer, and just being able to get back out and hike. Like, I'm really looking forward to that. What we got out here to do, really. That's all. That's really all.
Travel and explore.
Yeah, travel and explore while still working, of course.
Yep.
But one day maybe we'll be able to do this without the working, because I know the experience will be even different then too, when you're not actually doing. I don't think I'm always on my own own business.
Yeah.
So it's really for Jeff when he's
tied to a computer Monday through Friday.
Yeah. So, that's really what I had this 4 years. It's been, I wouldn't change anything. Besides, and I had no control over a pandemic or plan. Anyway, this crazy situation all of us are in. But everything else, I mean, we rolled with the punches. We were fortunate to be in Alabama that opened up pretty quickly. So overall, I think it was getting to that, right? Overall, I really still enjoy it. I love the travel. I love being able to, when we get to a state, if I got friends, I can visit. We can see our family really easy. The reason why we got here, because we was always traveling and never at home.
Yeah.
So even if we go part-time, we'll have some kind of rig where we are home sometimes, and then we out on the road and back and forth. So RV life, last thing I'll say is RV life is pretty amazing. If you want to do it, do not wait because I am a big proponent not proponent, but I don't know what word to use. I am a huge believer in the Lord Jesus. I'm not promised tomorrow. I'm so glad that we didn't wait and we did this. People will say, when I'll do it when this. What if when this don't change or happen? Get out there, whatever it is that you want to pursue. I know it's a little challenging. Go do it, because tomorrow is not promised. Don't wait.
Yeah, definitely. Don't wait. Get on it.
Yeah.
Stop waiting for the perfect moment. There'll never be a perfect moment. So
no.
Just get on it and
Even
go.
if you thinking, like, I had some people comment on a post of mine and they want to do the RV life or whatever. Start working in a direction. Research. See what it takes. Don't get stuck in the research right, but it could be you just starting to get a trailer and doing weekend trips, getting your feet wet with it. Something you want to do full-time or even part-time. Pursue it and see what it needs to take, instead of just saying, I want to do it someday. Take the action on it to see what it takes. I'm gonna be quiet because I don't want our video to be 30
So this video is gonna be an hour long by the time it's all done.
All right, go ahead,
All right.
babe, wrap it up.
That's really all we got. Get out there and do it. Don't expect everything to be perfect. Understand that you're gonna have some crappy days and you're gonna have some amazing days.
Yep.
Kind of like normal life anyways. So if you want to RV, part-time, full-time, semi-part-time, semi-full-time, whatever you want to do, go do it. Pick one and go. They all fall apart. They all break. It's just a matter of how much money you spend and how upset you get over the money you spent. They all break.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna check, see where we're at time-wise.
Probably 20 minutes.
Oh, not bad, y'all. 16.
Ah,
16.
doing good.
20 is, I would like it to be generally 20. Oh, watch out. Don't get stung. It's all right. So one last thing I do want you to talk about.
What?
Is the 4th year with this heavy duty truck. Although we have not got it out west, we have not drove it this too far. I haven't even drove in it yet. But what are you looking forward to with that? Because it's,
I'm looking forward to, it seems like it's easier to drive. It's easier on the body by the end of the day, and we can carry whatever we want on the truck. Because Candace, she might have 5,000 pounds worth of crap. But we can carry whatever we want on the truck, and it gives us more options. It's nice to be able to, like, we're in Austin right now. It's nice to be able to drive the little Jeep around Austin, because Austin is not designed for trucks, even though it's in Texas.
Yeah, that 350 when we had it.
Yeah.
We got a good friend here, a few good friends, I say, but one of them allows me to use their car when we come in town. And if we still had the 350, I definitely would have had. He would have let me use his little BMW. So
yeah, spoiled.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're looking forward to the capability of being able to have two vehicles, tow the Jeep, ride together, and have the nice big space. And we envision everything being easier, but you envision one thing and maybe something else happens. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, more to come with that. I'm sure we'll have more vlogs for our first real like trip. Not this one wasn't, but I think we'll have more updates and more feels and emotions to share with y'all about it.
Especially when we get finished getting set up for double towing.
Yep. So yeah, that'll be a great vlog. Can't wait to share that. But anyway, y'all, that's it.
That's what we got right now. 4 years and going on strong. At least a couple more.
Yeah, huh?
At least a couple more.
Yeah, at least. We'll at least be 2 more. That's what we said, because we want to also get to Alaska before we stop, right?
Yep. We're going to do another trip to Alaska.
Yep.
So there's a lot of exploring to do still.
Yeah. So.
And if I get my way, we'll be doing it for another 15 years, but we'll see.
I still want some home base. Some home base. Well, I want to say stead.
Homestead. She wants a homestead. So, maybe someplace that you can go and take like a 3 or 4 month break and do your RV maintenance and get it all ready to go again and head on out again.
Yep. So. Okay, y'all. I think that's probably at the 20 mark.
So now it's Candace's turn to ramble today. It wasn't me. It really wasn't.
Is that it, baby?
I think that's it.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting our channel. It has grown. We appreciate y'all coming along for the ride. Thanks for the comments. Any questions y'all have, drop them down there, and like, comment, sub. hit the notification bell, and we'll see y'all next time.